you're like me and have struggled with acne, you have probably noticed that there are certain areas on your face that are more susceptible to getting acne. I personally have this issue on my right cheek and also on my jawline. If you also have these hot spots, there's likely a root cause that explains why you get acne in these areas. And this is all based on the theory known as face mapping. This is basically the idea that you can determine the root cause of your acne depending where on your face it comes about. Now, obviously it's not going to be 100% accurate, but I still think that it's a good idea to look into it. And so in this video, I'm going to be breaking down each part of your face and what it means if you have acne in these areas. So let's first start off with the forehead. Acne on the forehead can often signify a large imbalance in your digestive system. If you have acne on your forehead and you're eating McDonald's and Taco Bell every single night, well, you shouldn't be surprised. It's probably because of your diet. So obviously the solution for this is that you want to clean up your diet. Try cutting out fast foods from your diet entirely. Make sure that you're eating more greens and more vegetables. And just make sure that you're using the restroom regularly. Your acne can also get worse if you're not getting enough sleep and also if you're just too stressed out in life. So make sure that you're getting that 7 to 9 hours of sleep that you need. And if you're stressing out, just try to enjoy doing the things that you like to do in your life. Try not to stress over your acne too much. Don't stare yourself in the mirror if you notice acne because that stress will make your acne worse. And if you're lactose intolerant, your forehead is also more susceptible to breaking out. So try just cutting out dairy from your diet entirely. And then when it comes to your hair, I find that having bangs and a bunch of hair in your forehead can also trigger your acne, especially if you're having these styling products all in your hair. It can irritate the skin on your forehead and just trap heat there. And then once you start sweating, those hair products are going to get into your forehead and that can also just trigger breakouts. So that's why recently I've been opting for the middle part. I used to have like the fluffy hair, the ice cream hair. But it was just annoying having a bunch of hair in my face and that could potentially cause acne. The next area that we're going to be talking about is acne between your brow area. And acne in this area is often connected to your liver. So to all the frat boys and the sorority girls out there, yes, you might have to avoid drinking alcohol for a little bit if you want to clear up acne in this area. Avoid drinking, smoking, and any type of fatty foods. Another reason why you might be getting acne in this area is that you're just not cleansing that area properly. I used to get a bunch of acne in between my eyebrows and literally on my eyebrows because I wasn't cleansing there. So make sure that you're literally cleansing your entire face. Don't forget about your eyebrows. Don't forget in between your eyebrows either. Now we're going to be talking about acne on your ears and your temples. This can be due to poor lymphatic circulation, excess oil production, dehydration, and stress. And so a simple solution of this is just drinking more water. You should be drinking a lot of water throughout the day. I make sure that every single day I'm drinking at least this much water, bare minimum. Matter of fact, I'm probably drinking like 2 of these. But yeah, there's just so many benefits to drinking more water. It's not just about the skin. Exercising daily is also important. You don't need to do some crazy 5-mile run every single day, but just get some type of exercise every single day. And then you can also do some lymphatic draining exercises. You know what I'm saying? I also personally found if you have acne around the ear area, it might be because you have earrings. That's why recently I've been taking my earrings out at night. I used to always sleep with my earrings in, but I would just get so much acne. And I literally have a lot of acne on my ears right now. I'm just like, I don't even want to show it. So before you better shower and go to bed, just take out your earrings and cleanse that area. And don't sleep with your earrings in. The next area we're going to be talking about is acne underneath the eyes. This can often be due to kidney and liver issues. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're dehydrated, not properly removing your makeup, and if you're rubbing your eyes, all of these reasons can cause acne underneath the eyes. So like I said before, drink a bunch of water every single day and just avoid rubbing your eyes. I know it's a crazy temptation. It feels so good to rub your eyes, but in the end, it's just never worth it. On top of that, for the ladies out there, before you go to sleep, please just properly remove your makeup. As a man myself, I don't really know the whole process of removing makeup, but you guys probably know better than I do. So make sure that you do that and just get enough sleep every single night. 7 to 9 hours is just perfect. As we move further down the face, now let's talk about acne on the nose. I actually didn't know this until recently, but the nose is thought to be connected to your heart. So if you do have poor circulation or low or high blood pressure, this could be the cause for your acne on your nose. I do occasionally get acne on my nose. I don't think it's because of the heart issues or anything like that. I think it's mostly because products can sometimes clog my pores in this area. So if you don't think you have any issues with your heart or circulation, then it probably is just a product in your routine that's causing this clogging of your pores. So try to just find a face wash or a moisturizer that's non-comedogenic. This will just help prevent that issue of clogging your pores. I would recommend exfoliating your skin at least once a week depending on your skin type and how sensitive it is. When it comes to your diet, high sodium foods can also cause this acne around the nose area. So try to just limit that and avoid foods that are super high in sodium. And yeah, to be honest, for the American viewers out there, that might be a little bit difficult. Now, when it comes to acne around the mouth area, this can often be due to hormonal imbalances. This is what makes acne around the mouth area so difficult to treat. The best thing you can really do is just try to consume foods that will naturally just balance your hormones. Foods like avocados and chia seeds can help do that. I highly recommend that you get onto the avocado train, make yourself some nice guacamole or just have it with your steak and eggs. It's just so versatile with the foods that you can eat it with, and also it's just good for your skin. It's also believed that cutting out spicy or hot foods from the diet can help treat the acne around the mouth area, because this can actually raise the temperature around the mouth. To be honest though, this is going to be really difficult, especially for the Koreans out there, because we just eat spicy foods all the time. But some cooling foods that you might want to add to your diet to help treat the acne is broccoli, zucchini, or cucumbers. Now next, let's talk about acne around your cheeks. There are many potential reasons why you have acne on your cheeks. You might have a dirty pillowcase that you're sleeping on. You might be putting your phone to your face and that causes your acne. Or you just might be consuming foods that cause acne. If you do have acne around your cheeks, I definitely would recommend that you consistently change your pillowcases. And then also if you're holding your phone to your cheek, that can cause acne. Like, just don't do that. Your phone is just probably incredibly disgusting. You don't want to have that on your face. So either just go on speakerphone, put in some AirPods, or just put your phone to your face, but don't put it directly onto your skin. Now when it comes to acne on your cheeks, you can actually divide it to your left and your right side. Acne on your right cheek is more associated with allergies. So oftentimes you might not even know it, but if you're allergic to gluten, corn, or dairy, this can cause acne on the right side of your cheek. And then make sure that the skincare product you're using do not have any irritating ingredients. When you're washing your pillowcases, you want to make sure that you check your laundry detergent just to see if it potentially has any irritating ingredients that might cause acne. Now, the left side of your cheek is more connected to your stomach. So oftentimes if you're overeating, this can cause acne flare-ups in the left side of your cheek. So really just try not to overeat and make sure that you're cutting out those greasy junk foods from your diet. Try and find different ways to de-stress and just relax. Now finally, we're going to go down to the chin and your jawline. This is often associated with hormonal acne, and so it's going to be very difficult to deal with. For the females out there watching this video, it is inevitable for you to go through your period. So odds are it's going to be impossible for you to prevent yourself from getting that pimple. But there's still things you can do to help your body out. You can try drinking tea, making sure that you're always drinking enough water, and of course, just cut out those greasy junk foods. Now, especially that last one applies to everyone, because the chin is highly associated with consuming greasy foods. So instead what you want to be doing is consuming high fiber foods. Eat your fruits and eat your veggies. And if you think your acne is due to stress, just try to find some relaxing activities that'll help you de-stress. Every single day after work, I go to the gym to either lift or do some cardio. And that's just a great way for me to de-stress. Every single day after work, I go to the gym to either do weightlifting or do cardio. And that's just a great way for me to de-stress. I also find enjoyment from playing sports like soccer, pickleball, spike ball, volleyball. But if you don't enjoy doing those physical activities, which I highly recommend that you'd find some sort of physical activity to enjoy, you could also find other activities. Maybe you like going on a walk, maybe you like listening to music, reading a book, or just watching your favorite Netflix show. I'm pretty sure Love Island is like crazy popular right now. Now with all of that being said, does face mapping really work? Now I still do struggle with acne on my right cheek. I've basically tried everything imaginable. I change my pillowcases very frequently. I don't even really sleep on my right side that much. But honestly, I still end up getting pimples on the right side of my cheek. There's just really nothing for me to do about it. And before you say it, yes, I've cut out dairy, I've cut out added sugars from my diet for the most part. And honestly, yeah, from cutting out added sugars from my diet, my skin has improved and I don't get acne breakouts on the right side of my cheek as frequently as before. Now, when it comes to the acne on my jawline and my chin, definitely cutting out added sugars helped so much. It just helped tremendously. I also noticed when I started doing intermittent fasting, that was extremely helpful for my jawline acne. I was able to almost completely get rid of my jawline acne and I don't get it nearly as much as before. If you don't know what intermittent fasting is, this is basically when you reserve yourself a 6 to 8 hour period of time where you can actually eat. And then the rest of the day, you're not allowed to consume any foods. So essentially from intermittent fasting, I skip eating breakfast. I noticed just from doing this, I would get way less brain fog and I would just almost completely get rid of all my jawline acne. If I ever started breaking out, I would literally just get a little bit of Spanish fighter gel, put it on my fingers, and then just rub it into the area where I'm breaking out. The thing that I like about it is that it includes aloe vera. This is going to hydrate the skin and it has anti-inflammatory properties. It also contains green tea extract, which is going to help reduce sebum production and also help reduce redness. So you're basically going to be able to deal with the acne's appearance. So if you ever are breaking out, I highly recommend copying the Spanish fighter gel. It's an absolute game changer if you have a special occasion coming up and you need to get rid of that breakout ASAP, no Rocky. So I hope this video was very educational when it comes to acne and face mapping. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Benj, for having me on this channel. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and peace.